There are only a handful of guard-gated communities in Middle Tennessee, and today we're looking at 2 homes inside one of the most exclusive guard-gated communities in Nashville.
Yeah, and these 2 houses are at 2 totally different price points. So one house is over 10,000 square feet on a full acre and is the more expensive one. And the other one, we honestly had a hard time agreeing on which one was better, and we had a hard time leaving. It was such a great house.
Yeah, exactly. So before we go into those 2 homes, we're gonna share with you everything you need to know about this neighborhood. So if you're moving to Nashville, you can make the best decision possible. But then we're gonna take you through from head to toe and show you both of these houses and comment and let us know what you think about each one. We're gonna save the price to the end, so guess along the way. What do you think the prices are? They're 2 very different prices, as Erin said.
You really wanna pay attention to this neighborhood because it's a little bit about the house, but it's mostly about what the neighborhood has to offer and the location.
Yeah, so let's dive in. Welcome to the Governor's Club in Brentwood, Tennessee. If you don't know Nashville yet, we're gonna go down 65 south from Nashville, about 20 minutes out of town, and you're gonna hit Concord Road and go east. So this is kind of the southeast side of Brentwood. Brentwood is huge. If you watch any of our other videos, you know this. And so we're gonna tell you a little bit about this.
2 different sections of Brentwood. There's the Davidson County side of Brentwood and then the Williamson County side of Brentwood.
Yeah.
And so this is a little bit further away. This is the Williamson County side, so a little bit further from downtown, but you have the benefit of Williamson County schools.
Yeah, you have the schools, and you know, Brentwood, when you get into the heart of the restaurants and places that people hang out, you're really going to go up to Old Hickory Boulevard, again, right off 65. That's kind of where the heart of the restaurants, all the places that people, you know, congregate.
And that's right on the border of Davidson and Williamson.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the center there.
Yeah, so you're not in the middle of it all. These are the negative things about this location in Brentwood, is that you're not going to walk to a restaurant. You know, you'll maybe the community center, if they, you know, you can eat there, you know, where you live. But that's one of the negatives I would say about this area, realistically. And so that's the trade-off.
Traffic on Concord Road can get a little bit backed up during rush hour. That's another trade-off because Concord Road is really just one lane in each direction. And so when rush hour hits and everyone is headed from the highway out Concord Road, can get a little backed up.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, and if you're working, you know, with no traffic, you're probably 20 to 25 minutes from Broadway. With traffic, you know, it could be 30 to 45 minutes at the worst. Again, that's the trade-off for the gated private community with the golf course and everything, if Governor's Club is the place for you.
Yes. So let's talk about some of the amenities that this neighborhood has. I mean, you have the Arnold Palmer golf course, which is incredible and huge.
Yeah.
And the houses are kind of built in and around the golf course.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful, you know, so this is an older community. It's not one of the newer ones. If you look at the Grove or Troubadour, you know, those are some of the new ones. And those are actually even much further. Witherspoon.
Well. Witherspoon's not gated.
It's not gated, but but similar types of homes.
Yes.
But that's even further out of town. And so this one, the homes are a little older, but it's just, you'll find some famous people living in here, you know.
And definitely some estate lots that are larger than what we're even showing you here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but the golf course, the good thing, there's a wait list for the golf course, but when you purchase in here, you don't get any, you get bumped to the top. You don't have to wait. Which is
and that's
nice.
A unique thing to this neighborhood because many neighborhoods don't do that. Or even if you're bumped to the top, there's still a list at the top.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a great thing.
Yeah, but you have the community, the clubhouse, you have a pool, the golf course.
Tennis courts.
You have everything you want.
Ponds that you could go fishing in, you know, all sorts of different.
And if this is the first time to our channel, we are your Nashville real estate consultants. We're out here every single week looking at properties for you. We have people like you reaching out every single week, and hopefully you are next. So book a call with us. We'd love to chat with you and see if this type of community is on your radar, and if it's something you'd be interested in seeing, we can get you in, we can start touring, we can make a plan, and we'd love to talk with you. Yeah, can't wait to meet you. So let's dive in. We're not going to give you the prices of these homes. We're going to make you wait till the end to figure it out, but we are going to dive into the details of this first one. So let's get into the stats here. Okay.
This first one is 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 2 half baths, 6,721 square feet on 0.62 of an acre. It was built in 2013. So some of these in this neighborhood, we talked about this neighborhood was a little bit older. So some have been renovated, some haven't, you know, it's just kind of hit or miss. Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, so 13 years old, and we'll see how it looks. Let's go check it out.
Let's go.
All right, what'd you think about that one?
Okay, my favorite part was probably that upstairs kind of Juliet balcony looking area that overlooked the back pond and the back green space.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, obviously the golf simulator for me is what I need.
Right.
I don't even need to play golf. I need to just be practicing the simulator. That, and then of course the screen and porch. I love being
Tennessee
having outdoor
has.
space.
I feel like Tennessee is famous for their screen porches. We
I
have
think
some
so.
phenomenal screen porches.
Yeah, we do. So so beautiful home though. I mean, very well done. Again, for 13 years old, I think they did a good job like renovating it. And,
I agree.
It's a great spot. So again, we're going to save the price until later.
Yeah.
But we're going to dive into the second home that we're going to show you. So let's get into the stats of this one.
Okay, this one is a 5-bedroom, 5 full bath, 2 half bath, 10,459 square feet. So it's a big one on 0.58 of an acre. So the lot is a little bit smaller than the first one, but the house is bigger.
Yeah.
This one also overlooks, what did we say, the 4th hole?
4th hole. Yep.
Yeah.
You have, so you might have some golf balls in your yard. We actually I saw a guy right in the
Hopefully
backyard.
not through your window.
Not through the window, but it might happen. If I'm out there, it might happen for sure.
I did see a guy driving a golf cart right by.
Yeah. So, and this one too is the interesting thing. Before we get into this one, we found out that the owner actually lives in the neighborhood already, purchased
Loves
this one and renovated it to live in it, which I love that type of renovation when
it's really to the studs, top to bottom renovation.
Yeah. And when someone's renovating it to live there themselves, then they're not, like it's not an investor cutting corners.
Right.
They want to do everything because they're going to move into it.
Exactly.
And then when he finished, he decided not to move into it. So this is a perfect situation for somebody.
And it was just because he decided actually he loves his current home.
Yeah. So it took him a while to get there, but it could be in your favor that he put all that work into this renovation.
Yes.
Beautiful home. Let's go check it out.
Let's take a look.
All right, let's go look. Before we give you the price, let's talk a little bit about what we liked about it. Obviously, you can probably tell that the 10,000 square foot one might be a little more expensive.
Right. Maybe a little bit more spacious as well. I mean, it really had those soaring ceilings and grand staircase as you came in. That was really stunning for me.
Yeah, I mean, a great renovation. Yeah, right when you walk in, you can just tell they went all out on this
really
renovation.
loved the kitchen as well. Just I think that kitchen into the breakfast area and the island looking out, to me, that felt very comfortable and very like home.
Yeah. Okay, should we give you give them the prices now?
Okay.
First house.
So the first house is listed at 3.1 million.
Okay, 3.1, and then the big one.
The second house in comparison is exactly double at 6.2 million.
6.2.
So what do you think? Is it worth the price for the larger house, maybe the more in-depth renovation, or would 3.1 be just fine, just to get inside the gates and enjoy those amenities?
Yeah, and there's actually several for sale right now, which is uncommon for this neighborhood. You don't usually have that many for sale, but there's a few, and so this could be a time to get in and negotiate on that price, because there's some more competition than normal.
Yes.
So.
And if you've been watching some of our other videos, if you're watching closely how prices are going, you might notice that in Governor's Club, this is my personal opinion, but I feel like you're paying a little bit more for that name, because the name of that neighborhood holds some clout. And so 6.2, when you compare it to some of the Parade of Homes houses that we did, it's a little bit more. But you're paying for that Governor's Club name and the amenities that come with that neighborhood.
Exactly. Yeah, paying for your neighbors too a little bit, right? So
maybe bump elbows with some famous people.
Exactly. Comment below, let us know what you think about it, and again, book a call with us. Can't wait to meet you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Later.